because I think it's quite an interesting one. It's one that we've actually just consulted on the other day. If you record the meeting as a managing agent, who owns the recording, and are you obliged to send to anyone who requests, especially those not in attendance? And one of the suggestions that Marion gave us earlier was to record a meeting. And I think the whole recording of meetings is the best and the worst invention. Now, I like to record meetings, number one, because the memory fails, and number two, because people tend to behave a little bit better when a meeting is being recorded. At least that's what I like to think. Now, when it comes to the recording, you have to remember that a recording can be classified as something that needs to be protected in terms of the Protection of Personal Information Act. And normally the chairperson or the managing agent is the information officer, needs to protect it. A recording is not necessarily a record of the body corporate in terms of prescribed management rule 26 and 27 under the Sectional Title Schemes Management Act. In terms of a homeowners association, Jonathan, that I know that you're involved with, normally there is nothing about a recording in the homeowners association's constitutional memorandum of incorporation. And if that recording is the property of the managing agent, in other words, it's their Zoom subscription, or it's their device, or it's their cell phone, or however you take recordings, then that actually has nothing to do with the body corporate or the homeowners association. My advice to managing agents, if they are taking a recording of the meeting, is to, number one, get permission. So you would have seen when we started recording this session, something popped up on your side to say that the meeting is going to be recorded. If you didn't want to be part of it, you would have needed to leave. And now, if there are objections to recording a meeting, you can obviously not record that meeting if it's a physical one. And I would always suggest that you say you're recording it for administrative purposes, and that once the minutes have been put in writing, that recording is going to be deleted. Now, I'm not a techie genius, but I do know that a lot of these things get saved to the cloud and they're there forever and all those fun things. But if you are the managing agent, you are recording the meeting, it is yours. If you're using the subscription of the body corporate, it is theirs, but it's also not a record of the body corporate. So unless you're going to use that recording for the purposes of a CSOS adjudication or a case or something along those lines, keep it. If not, do your minutes and delete it. Jonathan, I hope that answered your question.